So the Cognac Sazerac is basically the same thing that we just did with the rye Sazerac, but we're gonna be using cognac as a base. So you guys pretty much know the drill at this point. 4 dashes of Peychaud's bitters, a sugar cube, a little tiny dash of soda, and we're gonna give it a nice crushy poo, and 2 ounces of cognac. We're using the Pierre Ferrand 1840. That's a tiny one. I need another one. I need a bigger ice to smash. There we go. Add in some cubes. Give it the old whirly twirl. Whirl it for about 40 seconds. Take our stemware, hit it up with a nice even coat of absinthe on all its sides, and strain. Hit it up with a twist. I think I'm gonna do the same garnish for every Sazerac. This one's a little less long than the last one though, so I don't know if it's gonna be. And it's a little thicker, so it's harder to twist. But so there it is, guys. The Cognac Sazerac. There we go. That's kind of nice though. See what it said. There's just so much more body to that than the rye whiskey, and it also has a little bit more residual sweetness. Of course, cognac is made out of grapes, and it's a little sharper in flavor, and then it also has a little more residual sweetness. I feel like the sugar might be a little too much. Now, we did a sugar cube, so the sugar is gonna be on a little bit of a time release. There is actually granulated sugar in here that is going to dissolve as we drink, and it's gonna get a little sweeter and a little sweeter, which I think is not really gonna do this justice. The cognac pairs really nicely with the absinthe, and it also pairs really nicely with the Peychauds, and then the Peychauds, because it has anise in it, also pairs really nicely with that absinthe as well, and you get those anise flavors. This is one of those cocktails that I like to illustrate for people who don't really like absinthe's flavor. Absinthe really hits people because of the anise, like black licorice, which isn't my favorite either, but in certain contexts, it is really, really nice to have, and this is one of those. So if you don't like absinthe, you should definitely try either a cognac or a rye Sazerac, and I think you will find in that context it's really nice. I gotta say, it's not my favorite Sazerac. To me, it's a little overly sweet. I know a lot of people stand by the Sazerac, and I'm sorry, but I don't like it as much as I like it with rye. So there it is, guys. The Cognac Sazerac.